with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There comes a time and a place to do certain things. I think I just talked about this not too long ago. But the Honey King, LaDiddy King, LaDiddy Kong, at it again. It wasn't that long ago when I got on him about his use of language. But I guess Isiah Thomas had a big problem with LeBron shooting around with his shirt off in the Staples Center. Now, I get it. If you're shooting around at the practice facility with your shirt off, fine. But when you preparing for a game and the crowd starts to roll in during pregame warm-ups and all that, it's probably best to be a little bit more professional. See, LeBron James has a problem with being professional. This is the same guy that was called out for eating fruit on the bench. I think it was Michael Cooper. Made a video about it earlier this week. Michael Cooper had a problem with this guy eating fruit on the bench. Said it was unprofessional. And LeBron told him, well, I just got done with a hard workout. I was trying to replenish my body. And I said, do that off in the background where nobody can see you. This guy is so unprofessional, man. His true definition of you know what. But he tries to act like he has some class. Put your shirt on, man. And Isiah Thomas had a big deal about it. Put your shirt on, he said. It looks classless. Yeah, they don't like the old school. And I bet so many people will say, Isiah Thomas is hating. Isiah Thomas is hating. Isiah Thomas is hating on LeBron. Everybody just hates on LeBron. That's how these freaking Lakotas sound to me. Like they tongue too big for their mouth. They got a lisp. So yeah, Isiah Thomas didn't like it. He thought it was disrespectful. Yeah, I guess it might have been Steve Smith sitting right on that, because it was on the NBA TV. It was the panel who is out there during the post-game, halftime, pre-game, halftime, post-game show. And it might have been Isiah Thomas and Steve Smith. I don't know who else was on there, but usually those two. It might have been, was it Sam Mitchell? I think it might have been on there too. But I think it might have been Steve Smith that just chimed in and said that these coaches need to start wearing suits again. And he not just saying professional, but also in the college ranks too. But I think college was always. Well, I think they did wear suits in college, did they? I don't know about that. Then again, I think this happened. Not to go off tangent here, not to go off subject. I think the whole coach is wearing like the jumpsuits and all that stuff, the windbreaker. I think that happened during COVID. Because I think during the bubble, they was wearing the polos and everything. Because it was, Florida, Central Florida. You know how humid it is against in Central Florida. So it made sense. And I think they just ran with the coaches just wearing like the jackets and basically a whole tracksuit type of thing. But I also thought in college, even in the college ranks, they wear like the jacket or something like that, a light jacket, and maybe some slacks or something like that. I know some of them did that. But like I said, I get where Isaiah Thomas is coming from. The coaches go back to wearing suits, but I don't think it's gonna save the players from what they doing. LeBron James just does what he's gonna do. He's gonna do what he wants to do. But also, some of these people are monkey see, monkey do. But I don't think anybody will do that. I think everybody will still keep it professional out there, come out there with their shirt off. It look like LeBron catching some pounds out there. I also get that in football too, they do sometimes go out there with their shirts off, catching balls, but that's the NFL. And also NFL coaches don't have to wear suits. Now I know they used to wear suits way back in the day, but not so much anymore. I don't know. I'm mixed when it comes to the coaches doing that. I really am, because I think even the old school coaches that's still around, like, well, at the time, Greg Popovich, he even stopped wearing the suits. But I get it why they stopped wearing it. Some of these guys get really intense with their coaching, get all sweaty. I get it, but yeah, it does set an example for the rest of the team to be professional. Because we all know these guys like to wear their zesty suits and everything. Well, some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them like to wear their Nike tracksuits. I think Giannis used to do that. I don't know if he does it anymore. I know at one point in time, Curry was wearing his own jersey walking in there, riding a scooter. I say if I was in the league, I'd be like Kawhi Leonard, just come in a freaking tracksuit. But I remember back in high school, they had us wearing slacks and a jacket or a hoodie or something like that. They never made us wear suit and ties or a polo. I know they made us wear polos before the game. I remember that. Take your polo, you wear this before the game. I'm like, oh. But yeah, LeBron is the epitome of being unprofessional. And the only one that acts like this because he thinks he's Homelander. He can do whatever you know what. But yeah, it's a bad look. It really is. I laugh at Jordan. I know Jordan before the game wearing them big ass suits. Them big ass suits. Walking to the game. He wearing them big ass suits like that. And Jordan went. You guys remember? You watched the footage of Jordan pregame, walking into the locker room, had that big ass suit weighed twice as much as him. Wearing them big ass suits. But anyways, I know some people are sticklers with the dress code. I know how it was back in the day. They used to get on Iverson, and you know why they got on Iverson, because Iverson was breaking the code. Cornrows and tattoos and arm sleeves and all that, shirt untucked and all that. Before the dress code was implemented with David Stern, and you remember these guys used to walk in with the baggy pants, baggy ass bows on, either a basketball jersey or a football jersey or a big ass white tee, and the big ass Timberland boots on, walking in the game with chains on, something with a do rag. Oh, I miss them days. I be trying to revive those days sometimes. I see some of these guys, what they be wearing. They wearing the tightest stuff. I'm like, hell no, I'm bringing back the baggy pants, the baggy jabos on, the Timberlands with the Air Force Ones. Yeah, David Stern didn't like all that, especially at the brawl at the Madison at the Palace. Make them change up and start wearing suits. But now they just, with Adam Silver, they just forget the suits, forget even the baggy pants and jabos, looking like a 2000s rapper. Now these guys coming in with the tightest stuff on, skirts and dresses, and holding handbags with big red boots on, Charlie Brown boots on, looking zesty as ever. Walking in with suits with capris on. No, not even capris. Yeah, capris and You remember LeBron walking in with the handbag, with the suit, with the shorts? How you have a suit coat with some shorts and some long stockings on? You remember that LeBron used to have? He came in. What was it? Game 1 of 2018 when they blew that. When J.R. Smith blew that their chance to win. And he walked out of there with that handbag or suitcase, whatever he had on, that suit, and he comes comes behind the post game desk. He wearing them shorts on with them high ass socks on. I'm like, really, my guy? Man, if I was in the NBA, I'd be like Kawhi Leonard Young. I've been walking in with a whole tracksuit on. Nobody can say nothing. And Nike tracksuit on. Nobody can't say anything. It's Nike issued. I ain't looking zesty. I ain't looking too thuggish. I'm just walking in. I'm comfortable. Cause you know them away games, get on the plane, want to be comfortable and want to be stuck in the suit. But anyways, oh, one more thing. I'm not even a stickler for the shoes. I know some people get on the shoe. But why are the shoes all multicolored now? Why are the shoes different colors? Man, that's not even part of the game anymore. Let these dudes wear their shoes. All these dudes now got their own shoe. Let them wear their colorful shoes. Let them wear their mismatched shoes, not matching the uniform. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. Let them do that. Because they ain't even part of the game. Unless they let it be part of the game too much. When they always looking at their shoes, making sure they fresh and cool. But anyways, yeah. I agree with Isiah Thomas with this one. LeBron is just out of his mind right now. Put a shirt on, my guy. You walking out here like you Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. Nigga look like he been drinking too much tequila, beer.